Apart from the result, of course, a very enjoyable few days in Luxembourg. From the time of waking up to begin the journey to actually pulling on the driver's home, 21 and a half hours. A lot of that was due to delays in the English Channel due to the weather. But like life, you always get there in the end, don't you? I added a few items of memorabilia as well from the trip to Luxembourg, 3 to be precise. First of all, there's the pass, zone 1, which means I've got access all areas, so I can go anywhere in the stadium, on the pitch, which of course is very useful when you work in football media, isn't it? Especially the roles that I have. So that's my pass. That'll go into the collection of passes and lanyards. I also got, as I always do, a team sheet. And on this occasion, it was signed by Declan McManus. He scored 2 penalties for the New Saints in the game. And he's now found the back of the net 10 times in 12 starts, European games for the New Saints. So a pretty impressive record there. And then finally, at the end of the game, all the posters and relevant things to that particular fixture, Swift Esperange versus the New Saints, were being taken down, and I was just outside the TNS dressing room and I saw this, which I wanted anyway, and I said to the person who was removing it, I'll have that one. So there it is. It's a countdown sheet giving you all the times and all the events leading up, well, to the final whistle, not just the kickoff itself. Check out my website because I've got a memorabilia page or pages on there of all the items that I've collected over the years. It's a windy day and some of the gusts are exceptionally so It's like being back on the English Channel yesterday. It seems difficult to believe sometimes that just a few hours ago you were doing something else and here you are moving on with your life. And that's how things go, isn't it? You can't dwell on what's going on at the moment if it's negative, and you can't want to not let it go either if it's positive. You just take the time, take the moment, enjoy it, and then you move on to whatever is coming up next. And in my case, after a good few days in Luxembourg, apart from the result that is, I'm out fishing and I'm going to be targeting roach today. I've got, as you can see behind me, reeds and then lilies beyond there, so I'll be fishing tight up against them. It is windy, as I say, at times, but as long as your bait's in the water, you've always got a chance. Second cast and a super roach. I'm thrilled to catch fish of this size. Obviously you'd like them bigger, but you do get a lot much smaller. So taking everything into perspective, I'm certainly happy with this, especially in the conditions. A busy morning. I didn't get up until about 10 o'clock or 9:30, which isn't too bad when you consider I didn't get to bed till about 4 and I've been travelling all that time. And I wrapped up the post-match media from the European game, and then immediately began the pre-match stuff for the next fixture for the New Saints, which is in a couple of days' time. Come on, Dilwyn. Here he is. Come to say hello. Just been for his walk, haven't you? Cuthead. He likes his walk. The next game for the New Saints, which is a couple of days' time, and it's the Nathaniel NG Cup against Connors Key Nomads, which is the Welsh League Cup. Use the sponsor's name, of course, like all leagues do. Hello, Dilwyn. He was very happy to see me last night as well. Well, early the hours of this morning when I arrived home. Don't forget to check out my website. I've just been fishing as well. Always try and get some angling in when I'm at home. Short session with a float, but a very enjoyable one. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Whether it's your angling or life itself, it's all about enjoyment, or at least trying them as much as we possibly can to enjoy the things that we go through in life. Anyway, if you are out fishing yourself in the next day or so, tight lines and enjoy.